Hey everyone, Jenna here. Welcome to the channel. I have a new tutorial with Photoshop here. So just to give a simple scrapbooking layout here, showing two different pictures. That is, if you have pictures like that of two different times when your kids were younger and now they're bigger, you happen to go to the same place and can take the same picture. That's a great idea for you. And we're gonna create also a photo mat here, and I'm gonna show you. So first I wanna as the older picture to be kind of a cloud kind of style, so we're gonna mask this one. And I did this layout kind of a watercolor style. As you can see here, I'm using my watercolor papers, salted watercolor papers. So I'm gonna use the water blends number 2. I think I used the 1 and the 2 here in this layout, and all the links are going to be in the comments for you. So I'm here just brushing away. We're gonna mask this. Usually I reduce a little bit of the opacity of the brush because I want the edges to be soft. The brush set has some stamps, so I'm just stamping there. I'm gonna reduce the opacity again and stamp again, just to create this very water like soft edges there. And that is gonna be on the top corner. So this is the picture that I'm going to put there, and I'm positioned kind of what I want. So in order to do that matte that I was talking about, we're gonna go to the shapes before, and I'm just putting a little bit more saturation on that older picture there, because as you can see in my newer picture, because of the new camera, right, it's much better quality than a picture that was taken 10 years ago. So after I do that, we're gonna go to the shape tool over there, and we're gonna grab the rectangle tool, and we're just gonna drag a rectangle. And pretty simple. The color that is gonna drag is the primary color you have there, but you can go on the box on the side that I'm gonna have an arrow for you shortly, and you can change the color there. So you have the fill, which has the color, and I removed the stroke. So you touch on the stroke, you click on the stroke, and then you remove it. And then you can clip whatever picture you want for that. And that's what I did here. So if you have a collage of 3-4 pictures, that's what we can do. And now I'm going to the effects there, and I'm gonna put a drop shadow, and that's what I'm doing, thinking about what looks better. And we're gonna create a drop shadow. As always with the drop shadow, to be more realistic and not floating on the top of the page, because that is not a good look, I'm going to separate the layer. So we just right click and create layer, and I put Command Control T and warp, and then we just warp a little bit the shadow layer there, and you can see it looks way more realistic. So I'm grabbing one of my papers here. It's from the Grunge, I think it's watercolor Grunge 3 or 2, and I'm gonna put all the links. And again, as I always like to do, mixing some papers on the background, again with the soft water blends, and just giving a different color to the background. And now what I'm doing is I'm grabbing the color of the shirt. This is a trick that helps a lot to give a concise layout. I grab the color of our shirts from the top picture there, the blue, and then I use the brush. I then brushed a little bit, and I used I think it's the color burn layer, and I'm just gonna start now grabbing some elements. So I'm grabbing elements from different sets that I have on the store. This is a new set that is coming, which is the Mixed Media 3. Not ready yet, but it's gonna be soon coming. I used some things from the Cozy Kit, some gesso texture. I have a lot of mini kits in the store, affordable for you to create this kind of layering and giving this texture. And more gesso, and that's what I'm gonna keep doing. Just bring some elements from the sketch, transfer. So then what you do after you have your main points in the layout, what you can do, you can build around elements in this layout, and to give texture, to give a sense of a lot of layers, almost like you worked so hard to do this, but in reality you didn't. This is the fresh layout, and just grabbing that wire there. I use Mamesh wire shadow styles, and so I'm now creating my own word art here. Just writing the word memories, choose a color, and I'm trying to pick a color from my clothing from the second picture. So we're gonna put a layer style, and going on stroke, you put the stroke on the outside, the color white, and then I'm adding also a drop shadow, and that's what I'm playing with. And then you have your own sticker like word art, and that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna put dates, and then it's ready to be saved. And a great way for you to document travel memories. You can put 2 pictures, 3 pictures, whatever you want. So I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.